So, this is a fair question, and I'll be fully honest, I don't fully know how to answer this, mostly because I don't know how vulnerable I really want to be on here. I will say this though, different boot black for different reasons. So, as far as what I get out of boot blacking is not going to be the same for everyone. And I mean, truth be told, what I get out of a boot blacking session with someone will vary. There's no really one answer, unfortunately. But I can give you some of the highlights. I get the satisfaction of seeing a pair of boots transform from being beat up and dirty to being clean and shiny. I get a lot of satisfaction from that. I get a sense of joy at seeing someone who thought that their gear or their boots were worth abandoning get new life. I get to thank someone from the community who's been putting a lot of time and effort by helping pamper them for 15, 20 minutes, half an hour. I get a real sense of enjoyment at being able to touch someone in a very caring and consensual and loving way. I get to hear stories from the people that sit for me, whether it is memories of something that they've done in the boots that I'm caring for, or just how their day went. I get to share space with them for a little bit. If I'm being perfectly honest, there is a sexual component to it as well. I mean, I get to stand between someone's legs while working on their boots. So yeah, for some people, there's a very real play component to it. I get to be part of the history of the person who's sitting for me, and part of the history in the garment that I'm working on. I get to be part of that person's stories and that person's history when they're telling stories later on. History and stories are a very important part of the queer experience, whether we're talking about leather or any other aspect of queer experience. And the fact that as a boot black, I get the privilege of sharing space with people and helping people tell their stories through their joy, through their actions, through their experiences, and through their gear is something that I hold very important. And I know that not everyone feels that way, and that's okay. But when you ask me what I get out of the experience of being a boot black, there's no way I can measure that. I hope I could shed some light on that for you.